morning, Taurus. Welcome to Sing Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless weekend update reading for you. So what that means for you, Taurus, is at the time of viewing this video, whether you're sun, moon, Venus, or rising, something should resonate. So what I'd like you to do, Taurus, is use that intuition of yours. Focus and meditate only on that actually resonates with you. Anything else, just leave it for another Taurus who's viewing this general reading as well. So today we're actually going to use a new tarot deck, the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. And as well as I will pull a Shaman's Dream Oracle card for you today and one Moonology card too. So let's get started so we can get your weekend going and have some fun. All right, Taurus, starting out at the top, we have the Eight of Voices, we have the Two of Voices, and the Ace of Voices. In the middle, we have the Six of Inspiration, the Six, the Lovers, as well as we have a Muse Inspiration, and we have Eight of Inspiration, the Hermit, and finally for the ending of the weekend, we have the Strength card in play. All right, number 8 card there. All right, so let's pull this diamond closer. Let's delve in and see what treasures we can find for you. So Taurus, starting at the top, we have Eight of Voices. Now, this is kind of a self-sabotaging or, getting yourself, you tied yourself up in knots over something. You're holding yourself back. There's something going on that, you created your own self-doubt about things, and it's caused you to be fearful to move, to do anything. You're just really holding yourself up and doing this to yourself. It's kind of a self-subterfuge type of card coming into play. Now, Taurus, I am going to pull the next 2 cards so we can get more clarification. Now, we do have the Two of Voices and the Ace of Voices. Now, the Voices cards, as we're already seeing here, has something to do with the swords, the communication coming through. Now, these are attached to you being tangled up in knots and just kind of, stuck. You don't know which direction to go. You don't know what to do. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to hurt anybody else. So you really tied yourself up in knots here and become kind of stagnant in decision making. You don't want to make any kind of decisions. You don't want to relay communications falsely or wrongly, as they say. Now, as Two of Voices is all about making a decision. That's why I said that. And it is attached to this because there is a decision that has to be made, Taurus. And you got yourself, normally you're blindfolded. And here you can see you do. There's 2 different decisions. You're blindfolded. You don't want to make this decision based on emotions and feelings. So you put the blindfold on, you're protecting your heart, your emotions, and you're just trying to become very analytical about fact-finding, being clear, concise, without emotion, making a decision here. Now, as well, Taurus, we do have the Ace of Voices, which is all about a new clarity, a new communication evolving. So there is a new truth, a new thought, a new ideal, a new beginning of communication is occurring here. And that is not necessarily a bad thing because it's all that evolves. If you're able to make this decision, you have this new clarity of how to communicate to others, which will untie your own knots. It will free you, Taurus. Now, let me pull this center card here because it is the main focus of this reading, which is inspiration, the Six of Inspiration. Now, inspiration in this deck is similar to the Wands cards, that growth, the empowerment, the creativity. Six of Inspiration comes into play is where you get the recognition, the acknowledgement, heralded as a hero coming in. So this new way of communicating, others are going to look at you in awe, in admiration. They're going to acknowledge and recognize that this new thought, this new ideal, this new communication style of clarity and directness that you're projecting forward, Taurus, is going to get recognized and be appreciated and heralded even. Now, to the either side of that, Six of Inspirations, we actually have the Lovers card in play here. Now, the Lovers is obviously it can be relationships, but it's also about somewhat negotiating with others in any kind of relationship. It is strong soul bond type stuff. And as we know, soulmates, they can be partners, they can be family, they can be, your spouses already, but it's renegotiating. And with all this communication style, because this is connected to that decision, the two of voices, how to communicate. So it is you're learning this communication, making a decision to communicate to the lovers, this renegotiating clearly and concisely, so it's understood and it's agreed upon. There's compromise occurring to hold fast a strong relationship here. Now, on the other side of the six inspirations, where you're being heralded and acknowledged, and we have that new beginning of that communication style, we do have the muse of inspiration. Now, the muse of inspiration is kind of like the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is an individual, or the King of Inspiration is a very creative, charming, attractive, passionate king. And you can, regardless of gender, the muse is very passionate. Creative and ruling their kingdom, able to nurture and make things grow and expand, whether it's with creativity or just that motivated, invigorating energy. So this, usually it has a lot of fire into it, adds that fire, invigorated motivation into play. Now, this is on that new beginning, so maybe it's more you're taking on the traits of this muse of inspiration, Taurus, or you may even have some Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius within your own natal chart. But this is definitely the inspiration that's coming towards and passion for this new way of communicating, this new clarity, and connecting with others with your communication style. Now, Taurus, below that as well, we have the Eight of Inspiration. Now, the Eight of Inspiration is the, like I said, inspiration about wands. It's that creativity, but it's a very fast action card in the tarot readings. And you can see, it's like zoom, zoom, zoom. It's definitely fast action. Now, this communication, negotiation with the lovers, and the heralding and celebration type acknowledgement, and coming together with others, is happening really fast. And it's also caused the Hermit and come into play. Now, the Hermit is regarding a spiritual awakening for you, Taurus. Going within, finding your own internal light to help guide you, sort of, to be able to find that pathway forward. Maybe just, so you can take the next couple of steps on a solid foundation for yourself, and then have it light the way continuously. That way you can keep progressing forward. Now, your spiritual awakening, this locating this internal guidance within yourself, Taurus, is happening really fast. It's zoom, zoom, zoom. I know I'm just using that, but it's coming together. And finally, at the end of this weekend, strength. Yeah, Taurus, that you got the strength. You got all that Leo the Lion strength. Not an aggressive strength. It is a passive strength. It's a strength, a bravery, and courage. That is, like I said, you're being heralded this weekend, recognized and acknowledged for your strength, your bravery, your courage, your ability to, be able to communicate clearly, even, being able maybe set some emotions aside so that you can be understanding, as well as compromising, negotiating, clearly making truths and things understood. Alrighty. So that's how this weekend's going. It is a lot of communication going on for you this weekend, Taurus. But a lot of, it looks like it's really empowering, because whatever, all this communication and negotiating and stuff going on, it truly is bringing you strength, bravery, and courage. And that is always good to have. Alrighty, now I'm going to move this diamond out of the way. If this is resonating for you, Taurus, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Or if you're liking my new Muse deck, or even this reading at all, care to share what you like or don't like, I'd love to read it in the comments. and try to respond back to you as quickly as possible too. Now, I am using this Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. I'm going to pull one card for you. It is a newer deck, first time using it today. I'm starting to like it. It just another element for you to actually focus and meditate upon. Perhaps with this Hermit card in play, you going within, that spiritual awakening, this will be very helpful for you, being it is the Shaman's Dream card. So let's get some advice for you today. Taurus, you have, deep quiet meditation and stillness. All right, let me put this deck down. I'm going to set the card down while I find this here, because the guidebook always has so much more than what's on the card. See? All right, Taurus, deep quiet, meditation, stillness, clarity. That's a word you heard a lot today. Now, Taurus, when deep quiet appears, it is a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness, to step outside the concerns of your everyday life. This does not mean to slow down and take a breath, although that is a good start. The cosmos is inviting you to go deep, to that place where the noise stops and there is only the vast emptiness of inner space, Taurus. When we don't respond to the invitation offered by deep quiet, life can stop us in our tracks with an illness or even a crisis. Listen to the still, small voice. Remember that you want to catch spirit on a whisper, not on a shout. So, Taurus, it is only human to argue that you're too busy to slow down, that you don't have the time, the inclination, or the money for a retreat. Do not let any of those reasons get the better of you, Taurus. Stop the world and enter the deep quiet before you come to a crashing halt. Now, that's not to scare you, Taurus. After you've said yes to this invitation, you will find that the world can get along quite well without the need for you to actually manage it. You will enjoy the freedom that comes with stillness, the clarity and the spaciousness offered by the silence. All right, I'm going to set this over here by your Hermit card here, Taurus. Now, I'm also going to draw you, as promised, one analogy card. I have done this one before. I like it because it does offer additional meanings as well. So if this reading just doesn't seem to be resonating with you, as I promised something should, this card will bring it on the board for you. All righty, here we go. One card for Taurus, please. And one card. There we go. One card. Taurus, hold your vision, fixed moon. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the guidebook as well. Whoop, whoop. All right, now if you're new here, Taurus, go ahead, tap on that subscription button too. That way YouTube will notify you for free. Next time I upload another video, you won't miss out on any of these. All right, Taurus, hold your vision, fixed moon. There are two main possibilities with this card, Taurus. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. And the second, quite very different, interpretation is that something is stuck. Yeah, like that 8 of Swords at the top there, you're stuck. Now, that could be, referring to the situation you're asking about, Taurus. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so the events move forward. Are you being stubborn, Taurus? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Just stop digging your heels in. All right, well, be the one to break a deadlock, Taurus. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning actually applies to you. Now, this offers up a chance for some self-reflection, thus the Hermit card and the Meditative card. Now, attuned to this Moon card, Taurus, just say the word yes a lot and see how it feels. Okay. Now, additional meanings as well. Taurus, staying power, faith, or patience is needed. Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation, as well. And finally, a personal or professional relationship will be enduring. All righty, Taurus. I do hope something resonated with you here today, and I hope you have a good weekend ahead of you, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, Taurus.